Hello, Collective. So before we begin, I'm gonna do a few things because I need to. First off, we'll start with the thank yous for everyone being here. Everyone's gonna tune in. Um, I am not picking up. This is a light message at all. So get ready for that. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for the new people. If you're interested in being part of the tribe, hit subscribe. There's the bell that you can hit to get notifications when I post and everything. And if you want to donate, all that stuff's in the description. If you don't have the means to donate, don't worry, it's fine. If you want a personal reading or just email me about something or like a protection sigil, that stuff's in the description too. Um, so, jeez, all right. Well, I'm getting a lot of downloads about this stuff. So before we get in, I will do this. Heavenly Father, we ask that you protect this reading and we open the veil so we can get all the knowledge needed for a collective at this time. I pray and ask that this reading is protected by the Most High with no interferences. I ask that Guardian Angel Michael come in front and put his shield and sword in front of me so that I can give the message clearly and directly to those who need. Thank you. So this, I got a general energy out. Hey baby boo, what's up? I got a general energy out. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to jump into the whole reading. But this is like a big, like, organized crime that I'm picking up on that had one bump in the road because someone was promising other people too many things. And energy is kind of dry a little bit, but that's okay. And the Page of Wands, the Strength. Someone is stalking you, watching you grow, watching you do things, watching you be courageous, watching you be brave. The Fool reverse. They thought you would have made a mistake by now. They thought you would have backtracked and been too scared, but you're not. With the Strength falling, the Fool reverse, it's like even though it felt like a bit of a rough start for whatever you're doing, either like moving, finding a new friend group, finding a new job, whatever. They've been watching you do this. Through the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, they're trying to find a way to like gain trust in a way. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, they're trying to find a way to come back into your life. To dream theft and is coming out very heavily with the Fool reverse, Seven of Cups in the upright. Someone wants to come back into your life. There was some experiment that was done on you as a child that I'm picking up on. Like a suppressed memory. And they're doing a lot of strong work, mental magic, confusion magic on you to keep you from remembering this or to keep you from knowing fully about it. A lot of this has to do in your dream state. So pay attention to your dreams, get a dream journal, look up the herbs to help remember your dreams. Bay leaves help you fall asleep easier. So if you have a hard time sleeping or like stressful sleep, bay leaves help with that. I'm not really sure about sleeping herbs. I'm still learning about those, but with the Two of Cups reversed to the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the upright, you not being in a partnership with someone has really fucked up some sort of plan, and this person can't come back. With the King of Cups on the bottom here, Seven of Swords reversed to the Chariot in the upright, and the High Priestess reversed. Someone's trying very hard to make you forget. Someone's having a hard time living day by day is what I'm also getting. Someone was getting too many people involved. Someone thought that it would be a smart idea to drag multiple people into your life recently, to get your mind off of what's happening to try and be like, oh, well, collective's so nice, but this person also told everyone involved, like, hey, X, we're doing this to this person. I will give you money and whatever if you keep it on the low and help me with this. Um, Someone ratted heavily, is what I'm also getting. Someone ratted. Someone told the truth. With the full reverse and the Eight of Pentacles with strength, it's like someone's in disbelief with the Two of Cups reverse as well. Someone's in disbelief that they would do that. It's like they listen to their heart about a situation. And as well with the King of Cups, I'm getting there's going to be a soul union. Not like a twin flame, because y'all know about twin flames. They're not there to help you. They're there to wake you up. This is a soulmate, like a past life lover that's met you, either meeting you or you've already met this lifetime, that is coming back into your life from your past life to live this luxurious life with you. I've gone over it a little bit in one of the readings, and I'll do a deeper reading on it here soon. But a lot of us was murdered in the past life, and we made a vow to not allow that to happen again, which is why so many situations we have been in feel so familiar, even to the point to where, like, we'll even sense when something's going awry, like we'll feel the stress of death around something or around an event, but we did it anyway. That was our soul, like, being like, hey, you survived this already. You've already done this before. You are wiped out in the past. You've survived this. A lot of us died at a younger age. A lot of us surpassed that age of the past death. So now, with everything being so stagnant, that, you know, there's something has to be written now. The book was not written that far for us. A lot of people really wanted to stop us at a certain point. Something about 2013, 2010, even 2008 to 2007. Something like, I heard 1995 as well. Something about MK Ultra. Heavy on MK Ultra. It's something to do with, like, they didn't want you to know your hidden talents, your hidden growth, like who you truly are, to the point. Yeah, the Fool again, but in the upright. What is this Fool in the upright? Tonight I just reversed. Yeah, they wanted to stop you from taking leaps. This isn't just like a group of people. Why are y'all falling off the deck? Okay, I understand. Thank you, Spirit. This isn't like a group of just people. These are people that know of people that know of people. It's just a huge, like, organized crime that I'm picking up in order to keep you suppressed, in order to keep you from remembering. There's a lot going on, especially with the age of Aquarius going on, with it being time for Libra. As I said that, I got a notification saying Libra's message. So, this message hopefully will set you free, hopefully kick up some memories of the past. But people, they're thinking, I'm getting, I don't know where we went wrong. Was this person the wrong choice? What were they thinking? Something about you having like $200,000 that wasn't given to you. Something significant about 6,900 as well. 4,200 as well. 4,200 as well. You may have been promised a large sum of money before doing like a move or a big project that never reached you. I'm getting that if it did reach you, it was breadcrumb to you. Due to them needing you to go back to them. Someone needed to sign off on something, like on some paper saying that X and X happened. But it wasn't. I'm getting that, like, you were supposed to get, though they breadcrumbed you, they were supposed to have X amount of money gone. or give, and that's why someone was being bribed, but that money wasn't given to anyone because nothing was set in stone. Like you weren't out in a new situation that wasn't for you. Like if you moved away from a roommate or just moved locations, you didn't ask anyone for help on that. You did it your own. I'm getting that someone was to dispose of you is what I'm heavily getting with the Two of Cups reversed and the Nine of Pentacles. Someone who was in a King of Cup energy, someone that was generous to you at first. This person, I'm getting like a class clown energy, like they were funny, they like made a lot of jokes, very sweet, very nice, very comforting, and then they just switched. They just stopped out of nowhere. It wasn't like maybe they even met someone new, but it wasn't that new person that's changed them. This new person brought something to their attention that they chose to ignore. So think about the colors gold and green as well. And gold and green are significant at this time. I'm picking up heavily. You were past royalty. Native vibes. If you can remember, but if you can't, we'll get into the message. So first we have Ten of Swords reverse, Four of Wands reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there was some interference to the plan. Someone was unable to keep you stuck. Someone I hear was too cocky, was too arrogant to keep you stuck in a past cycle. They thought that they had it in the bag. Someone thought that you were codependent on them, but it was vice versa. This is someone that they worked, and when you met this person, they just stopped working. Just out of nowhere, they had a job, they were doing really good on the job, they just quit. Instantly just quit, but somehow still kept making money. They were making money off of reporting and being, oh yeah, collective is doing this, collective is doing that. There was some sort of interference that happened with you and this person. Either this person showed their true colors to you too soon and you backed away from them. Do you have your shield up to someone? This could also be a family member as well that wants you to put your shield down. Do not. I'm telling you, do not, from what I'm picking up. But it's like they want you to depend on them. They need you to depend on them for something. Nah, don't be scared of anyone, mama. You're fine and you're safe. Don't be scared of anyone. Don't let this message scare you. If this isn't for you, don't let it be for you. Only take it if it applies. The Ace of Wands reverse. Someone didn't have potential to cause some sort of interference though. Someone couldn't interfere with what you did. Someone was trying to strike fear in you, trying to restrict you. They couldn't doing this. High Priestess, you knew something already about this person. Like you already seen this person for who they were. Their true colors were already shown to you and you backed away. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's like this person, when you met them, it was like you already knew who this person was. The Hermit reverse. Hermit reverse to what though? Princess of Swords. Someone was hiding their true intentions from you heavily. They were, I hear watcher. They were just there to watch. They were there to watch, report, etc. This is, I was told to pick up a deeper message today, and mama, we're getting deep, but this is something to do with like a past life situation. And then when this life came, when we reincarnated for us, someone, I'm seeing like a big open room. This might jog some memories, but a big open room, blue lights, Um, there's a table. There's like a long table, and there's a door hallway like to the far left, and inside that area was like, it was like a closet room almost with like a computer in it. They had you sitting in this really big dim room, and you had to do some tests like writing, like you had to learn how to like hold a pencil and write with the pencil. There was like that triangle gripper. I don't know if y'all remember that. I have a mark on my finger from using that as from a child, but like there is something about that area um that you were tested on something, and it wasn't just like, oh, does this person have this or that. This was more of a, like, this child isn't a normal child in the sense of like they're not human, if that makes sense. The Two of Wands reverse, someone has been trying to block this memory from you. You may have even felt like you have a stronger connection while away from these people to your intuition. You just feel like you're able to trust yourself more when you're away from these people. With the Ace of Cups, definitely you're able to move forward. You're able to see things more clearly without these people being around you. They were definitely casting some sort of illusion over your life, but they didn't want you to know. Prince of Wands to the Three of Wands in the upright. When they made a mistake by letting you go out, is what I'm hearing. But they let you venture off anyway. That's whenever they start looking at people. Like, you may have moved somewhere. Especially if you moved somewhere and your family visited you and they're like, we don't want to go into your apartment, but which apartment do you live in? Or like, we don't want to go into your house, but like, is this your house over here? Sitting on the outside of it. And you may have even asked them, like, do you want to come in? They like declined the offer to expand, to like go in. They were only doing that to get information on the whereabouts and not really see what's going on inside. This person had a tie with someone that was either inside the house or around the area. If you're living with someone at the time, they may have even had a tie with that person in the house. We have the Five of Swords. So their plan has failed, obviously, but I'm even having a hard time picking up on this. Let's see here with the Nine of Discs. So they were trying to gain something from you, your talents, your wit. Back to the MK Ultra thing. Someone wanted, in your dream state, wanted to do work on you, or did do work on you, in order to steal your ideas, to steal what you have, what you know, your abundance from within. Ooh. With the Sun reversed, no, this is definitely a nighttime thing. They wanted to dream theft you, but not from like your dreams on an outside, but like an astral. They wanted their astral projection onto you. As a child, you may have even astral projected yourself a lot. As a child, you may have had a lot of supernatural experiences, experiences that other children just wouldn't have. You were very early caught on to your ancestors without knowing why. You had certain objects that you were extremely called to without knowing why, but they were all historical objects, or like certain gemstones like lapis lazuli or green aphramite. I think I'm saying that right. But like certain gems would call to you, certain historical figures, or like even something as simple as like papyrus paper, or like just feathers, something that really connect. Cardinals, heavy on the cardinals. If you lived in an area where cardinals were around you a lot as a child, it was to try to remind you that, hey, this is your ancestors coming to you saying, hey, we're here with you. You have a better mission. But people didn't want to, it was one of those things, either you were too young or just didn't. You weren't at that point of the spiritual journey to understand that cardinals were there as a signifier to you to be like, hey, like, Well, ancestors are here to help you, because cardinals are there to give messages. Knight of Swords in the upright. So they would take these actions at night towards you, and you might even have a memory of, like, as a child, your family staring at you from a doorway is what I'm seeing. They would project something through you, and even if the door wasn't open, like, even you weren't allowed to have a lock on your door for no reason in particular, and if your door did have a lock on it, I'm seeing that there was some sort of argument that broke out despite you being an okay child, leading them to replace that door with a door with no lock on it. This was so they could have some sort of eyes on you. This goes back as well to the mirror in front of your bed that people had as a child. They wanted a way to be able to observe you in your dream state so they could lock you in to a certain mentality, essentially jar magic you, and then put you in a freezer to freeze you in a certain point in time. Heavy on the 2016. We have the Queen of Discs in the upright. You are royalty in the past life. You are meant to live a very bountiful, boastful life, in your own given right. But I'm also getting with this is a sister figure, a sister, an aunt, a grandma even, that knew this of you and wanted, like, they were the main culprit. They were someone in your family, sister, aunt, grandma, that really agitated you for no reason. I'm getting like at one point they like woke you up by throwing water on you. And they just kind of stood over top of you and laughed despite it like really disturbing you. They didn't have a reason to do this. You two never talked or got along in that type of friendly way in the first place. They just were testing a reaction from you. They knew that if you were to continue to act out in some sort of violent or skittish way, that you wouldn't be able to receive your gifts later on in life or as a child. So they tried to keep you in this mentality of, oh well, I guess I can't have any sort of peace. Something about your speech as well. Empress reverse. This is a mother figure. I don't know why I just heard that. But I'm getting like with it being in reverse, this mother figure also was in your past life as well. If this is an adoptive mother, this is the same mother that you had that put you through the same trials to keep you locked in the same loop that you were in the last time. If I'm getting this, if for the ones who were adopted, it was not a very light adoption. It was a very heavy adoption. There may have been a bit of violence, from what I'm picking up, especially with the eagle reverse, where you were almost sacrificed and or killed as a child. The eagles will eat smaller birds, and that's heavily what I'm picking up on in this right now. What else is going on here, Spirit? We have the Emperor reverse. Yeah. So, if you were adopted, or if you weren't, your mother and your father figure were the same ones you had in the last lifetime. It may have just been your adoption was, oh, you just kind of fell into our arms type of deal is what I'm picking up. But they knew who you were. I'm also picking up, as a child, you may have had a star assigned to you. Like, you own a star. There's a meaning. I mean, the reason you own a star for the reason is because you are a star, not in the sense of like, ooh, 3D realm, as a like, in the sky you are a star. Like, you were born from the stars. You are a star child. You are as old as the dirt that we walk on this earth, spirit wise. You helped create, and you're here to continue to help create. You might have a lot of repeating numbers in your birthday. Something about your 10th house, your 4th house, your 8th house, and 7th house. Look up your charts for that. Know what houses you are, know what the signs are, know what the degrees are for those houses as well. That's going to help out a lot. Something about 7, when you were 7 years old as well, something happened. Like a traumatic event. A family member may have died. around that time, or you have faint memories around that time of seeing a family member that you don't recall even having, because those people weren't your family. Those people were someone else involved, I'm getting. These people might have been family in the sense of like you were told, or these might have been actual family, but you just, they're so extended from them that you didn't even know. But something about a peacock feather is very important. Um, Something about peacocks. Someone had like a peacock feathered like jar thing, and you took one home, is what I'm heavily picking up as well. Something just about birds and feathers. Your ancestors really wanted you to remember your native side as a child, and you were brought around a lot of feathers and birds as a youth. You may have even had a lot of infatuations with birds, but you weren't able to ever have one. Or if you did have a bird, it's like it just wasn't. Oh, I don't like this. I just fucking. Guardian Angel Michael, remove that from my energy, please. I wish not to hear that in the background. Someone, Jesus Christ. I got too into the energy. Someone was in that field whispering, she's talking about this. I don't even want to hear about that shit. I don't want no extra voices. I just want spirit. Thank you very much. We got the Nine of Swords reverse. You were betrayed and isolated a lot as a child. Even when you showed that you wanted to talk to family, they would purposely ignore you. And it was only you. There may have been a cousin, a sister, a little brother, a little sister, a little brother that got more attention than you. They were supposed to be some sort of copycat replica of you. They were you when they disposed of you, they would be the one to take all the money and be like, "Oh, our child's going to have this and that." They are all part of this scheme, and they wanted you out in this sense. Um, I'm hearing that your mother may have died before your father as well. Or that your father is like, I don't know, something about your mother or like a feminine energy in your family passing, like an aunt that you were really close to, passed away. Six is the lovers, not the six is something, but this is someone that you really loved, had a lot of emotion for. You have very fond moments with this person. Um, and they passed away first, but you didn't understand or know at the time because it was such a young age is what I'm picking up as well with the lovers. Like you were young when this happened, so you didn't really express much emotion for it for not knowing what it was, but that was a signifier to the adults of the family that there was something different about you, and not in the sense of like, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got time to explain all that. We had the Chariot reverse. Someone really wanted to stop you from exploring who you were. Okay, we're back. There were some objects you had as a child that were just took from you, poofed away for no reason. These objects were historical objects, things that you bought that you really enjoyed, from your childhood. You had them on like a shelf. You had them in like your cupboard. I'm hearing something about your bed as well. The way your bed was positioned. You've never switched how your bed has been since that happened. I'm picking up you had your bed at one point in the middle of the room as a child, but there was a lot of room in the room for you not to have the bed in the middle. It was just in the middle for some reason. Is this word reverse? I don't know why why would the bed be in the middle? Hold on. What is that about? Why would someone's bed be in the middle? Thank you, Spirit. The position of your bed does determine what kind of dreams you have, by the way. Look that up if you don't believe that it's a whole thing. It's just the way your body is positioned. But when your bed was in the middle of the room or on the farthest right side of the room, you were able to astral project easier. So then they put a mirror beside your window. Like wherever the mirror was located in your room, it was beside a window. So they could somehow interfere with that is what I'm getting. The Five of Discs, the universe, reverse, Six of Cups reverse, and Seven of Swords upright. There was something about the way the objects were laid out in your room as a child that needed you to be in the middle. The Five of Discs is the first card that came out. And now that I'm looking at this card, they were trying to do some sort of like, I heard soul transfer or soul trap. If you look at the way this card is positioned, your bed would have been in the middle. I'm getting that as a, like you see what I'm talking about. Think about it for a minute. If this resonates with you, stick along, because if not, Mama, it's going to get more and more confusing. But for the ones that know, this is jogging memories. Universe reverse, Six of Cups reverse. I heard moon cycles, something about the moon cycles as well. Something about you as a child being more emotional on the full moon and new moon. But as you got older, that kind of subsided. There was a need for these people to emotionally imbalance you as a child. This is deep-rooted, I wouldn't even say trauma. This is like deep-rooted spell work. Masonry comes up. What is it? Is it the Eastern Stars? I think it's the Eastern Stars as well. If you know about the cults and covens, then you'll know. Something about the Masons, Massachusetts, Salem ties as well. You may have a lot of Salem ties to in your family in your past, or your family has Salem ties. This also goes back to, oh my god, I'm getting as well that someone had a family tree book, which is not bad. Every family has like a family lineage book, but they never let you see it. But they would always talk about, oh, so let's give so and so your information so they can do yours. But you never seen it. I'm glad they did work on it. With the Ace of Disc, they did work on some sort of family tree lineage, but they lied about it to you. It was like, oh, we don't know where you're from. You know, we know that you have native in you. We know that like you might have Celtic and whatever, like, but we don't know this. That was a lie. These people 100% knew your, but it's something about your soul. If you would have known with the Seven of Swords, you would have known too early of the betrayal that this family was going to do with the moon as well. They wanted to keep you hidden from that truth. A lot of the family told you lies to keep you stable. Stable meaning like blind. Something about your polarity as well. You may have you have like a very even polarity, like 50-50 or 70-30. There's no like the numbers do not end in anything other than a zero for your polarity. Look at that if that's true. Adjustment, the Two of Swords. Someone wanted you to adjust your life to be a fight or flight life. To always feel like you needed to fight for something, fight for attention, to fight for balance, to fight for a sense of being, because of how your past life was. Something about getting shot. Something about getting shot in your past life. It's giving, oh my god, something also about you had some sort of knife or blade as a child that you really enjoyed. And it wasn't like a sharp one, it was like an antique knife that you had, but you no longer have access to it. You were surrounded by a lot of mystical and enchanted items as a child, but you didn't understand what they were or what they do. I'm getting oxen horns. I'm getting all sorts of like, all sorts of just like mystical items, like maybe even a few cursed items that your family owned. I'm getting a bunch of dolls as well. Even if you played with dolls, but someone had like a collection of like antique dolls. Raggedy Ann comes to mind heavily. Someone had a Raggedy Ann doll. And they placed it in a position to where it kind of had an overview of the room. There was some sort of monitoring spirit in that doll to where if you ever went into that room, you wouldn't, it was like, the song, like, I always feel like somebody's watching me is coming to mind heavily. Like, you always felt like you had eyes on you. I'm even getting as a child, like, something about like waiting like outside for someone to come get you, or like waiting on the bus, or just like outside looking. There was a mountain range that always caught your eye, but you thought that there was someone living on that mountain. Like you didn't know for sure, but there was a strong feeling of someone's watching me from that mountain range. There probably was, is what I'm picking up on. In some cases, as a child, your imagination did save you a lot. In the sense of not knowing what to expect next, but creating it yourself. The moon reverse and the night of disc reverse. I'm also getting that you had a lot of cryptid experiences as a child. You may have liked to spend a lot of time in the woods, and just seeing shadow creatures, like all sorts of cryptids, from around your area or just in general. I'm also something about the chupacabra. Maybe you have seen in like an actual chupacabra, like the dead chupacabra. Maybe you've seen one. I'm picking up that heavily too. Like you've seen a lot of the mystical things in life, but you've been unable to explain and or remember these things due to what these people have done to you. They wanted to, in a sense, play in your face about the reality of things while keeping you stuck in some sort of blind tunnel of not knowing the truth, with the moon reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. What do we have here? Something about emeralds. Emerald earring is what I'm picking up heavily. Knight of Discs. What's going on with this? Sunflowers. Maybe you had sunflowers growing outside your window at one point too. Something about getting checked into mental hospitals a lot as a child as well. Someone thought you weren't mentally okay, but you were. They just sent you to those places to make you dependent on needing to be locked up somewhere, making you feel like this is normal for me. Though you got help that you needed, it was those situations that you were almost pushed into. We have Temperance, Lust, and the Nine of Wands. Something about like cameras as well. But I don't know what the cameras are talking about right now. Someone at one point in your life may have had you under surveillance with cameras, to observe your behavior when obstacles were thrown at you as well. And when you found said cameras, a lie was told of, oh, these have always been here, or oh, these are just for my safety, something like that along those lines. But those cameras were never there from the start. They were planted there at some point due to this plan not going out through. I've talked in the past, so let's try to get back to the main message of like, the truth has been uncovered though. Like, with temperance and lust to the Nine of Wands that you are an earth angel, and people have been trying to siphon your energy in order to create off of that energy, in order to live and be bountiful off that energy. There's a sense of fear I'm getting from this person. This person can't talk to you normally. This person has almost a stutter when they talk to you. This family member does. Again, sister is coming up heavily. Aunt, maybe even a brother. Sister comes up heavily. I don't know if this person... You may even have more than one sister. You might have two sisters or three. But there is one sister in particular that wanted to be seen as your mother figure, and the devil is on the bottom right when I say that. Wow. But there was a sister that wanted to be seen as your mother figure, especially if your mother passed away. They really wanted you to tell them everything. And if you didn't tell them everything, you were a bad person. With double in the upright, this was... Spirit's saying that they're an obstacle. This person was just an obstacle. This person needs you to be codependent on them. I'm also... Ooh. Something about a family member... I don't remember what it's called, so forgive me for my ignorance when I say this, but I mean it out of the greatest intention. The glass bone disease, where your bones can't handle much pressure or they just snap. This family member may have that. I'm picking up from some sort of curse that they have been under. No one's told me about that, Mama. That's just how it is. The Eight of Wands, there is a message coming across from that, though. Oh, that's it? Okay. Someone... Ooh. Alright. Oh, that's what it's called? Okay. Okay, thank you. Something about that disease is important. That and fibromyalgia. There is some sort of, like, autoimmune disease or, like, structural disease that is involved with this, though. I'm picking up on with the Eight of Wands in the upright. What is this Eight of Wands? Why is the double Eight of Wands here? I wish I could hear that a little bit clearer, because yeah, with the Judgment and the High Priestess, though, it's like, what is that triangle? First triangle, Campbell. There is heavy ties with, like, oh, think back to external family telling you about any types of trips that they went on to different countries, Egypt, like Africa. Something about you having a missionary family member. those places that they mentioned going to have a bit of your heritage locked in those places, and Spirit is advising you to do research on them. And Judgment in reverse to the High Priestess. And the Fool in the upright to the Nine of Cups, 10 of Discs. I don't know why that came up like that. Something about playing house, almost. These people were kind of acting as if they were, oh. I'm getting mixed messages here, hold on. Let me clarify with something. Okay, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. You do have some God-given gift. Relating to your dream state is what I'm picking up. Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse, and 9 of Swords. Someone to be trying to cause you fear in your dream state. If you've been having a bunch of nightmares recently while sleeping, or having a bunch of uneasiness, waking up with some sort of sleep paralysis, these are people who are trying to siphon some sort of energy, ideas, something from you in the astral plane. That's where the Fool, the Nine of Cups, and the 10 of Discs come from. They're trying to find the treasure hidden within you before you figure it out yourself, is what's popping up. The High Priestess and the Devil, someone couldn't get you addicted to something. Either keeping you addicted to a drug, keeping you addicted to a person, to a way of living, to running back to someone. It's like you know that you can't go back to this person, so they're trying to find a way to invade your dream space. You may be having dreams of your family members a lot more in this time, but you have control over your dreams. Like in the past, you weren't able to discern from people's intentions in your sleep, but now you're able to again. These are childhood dreams. Childhood abilities being able to brought back to you. Something about marbles. Maybe you had like an intro scene before you went to sleep. A lot of us did. Like a very fond, repetitive starting sequence, for lack of better term, before you would actually go into your dream. There's also something about a dream in a hotel room that involves your like your sister, your brother, your father, and your mother, and you going into a separate room away from them. There is a dream about that as well. Remember that dream, because that's where everything was supposed to shut off, is what I'm hearing. That was your, I heard, due date. There was a couple that you were supposed to meet this lifetime, but you haven't yet. You may have had multiple dreams about this couple as well. But there's something about a married couple, like a swingers group, almost. You may have met this person, but I'm picking up that you haven't. But they wanted you to be a part of it, to indulge in something that wasn't meant for you, to stay blind so they could trick you back into that old cycle again. What do we have here? The Six of Swords. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? The Magician. Something about blocking your inner magic, making you not, having the lack of faith, and something about the stars, heavily on the stars. You have some sort of you have an ownership over a star, on some sort of documentation. I'm hearing Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, but there's something about stars. Heavily, like, what is this about, Spirit? What's going on with the stars? But it's like, excuse me. Oh my gosh, not the hiccups. The Magician, Five of Cups, and there is some sort of inner knowledge that they have, like, kept and, like, locked inside of you. With the Magician to the Five of Cups reversed, the Ten of Cups upright. You have some inner knowing of hold on, I'm getting some downloads here. Something about your right hand. There's something, like, it's not just that you're right-handed, but there's something about your right hand. The right side of your body. There's a birthmark on the right side of your body that, like, relates or looks like a constellation even. There is something about a birthmark that you have that will tell you more about, like, what tribe you're part of, where you're from, say the least. Well, say the most. I can't really think right now. I'm, like, a little deep in it, but there's something on the right side of your body. There's, like, a birthmark on it. It may be on your left side as well, but I heard distinctly right side of your body, like something about your right hand. Again, it's not just your right-handed, that's not it, but there's something with your right hand. Like, your right hand's more crumpled up than your left hand is what I'm getting. There's something about your right hand, like, I don't know, I'm looking at my right hand, but I can't, like, there's like a signifier on your right hand, like there's a mole on your right hand or something. There's something on your right hand, or on the right side of your body that just is not on your left side, is what I'm picking up. What else is going on? What's this Princess of Cups spirit? Princess of Discs. What's Princess of Discs about? Hold on. Spirit, what is this Princess of Cups and Discs? What's going on with them? Who's that? The Page of Cups. We have the Page of Cups, the Princess of Discs, and the Princess of Cups. Oh my god. Oh god, okay, well, Spirit. Someone was trying to keep your third eye calcified, or keep it blocked, keep your intuition blocked, so that they could project what they wanted into it, is what I'm picking up with the Page of Cups. Someone needed to have, like, a control over the way you thought. Maybe you even talked to a family member, like, oh, this and this is happening. This person would never believe you and make you downplay it. Or the saying, oh, that's just how they are, would come up a lot with this family member. but that's because this family member knew that you were starting to catch on. They didn't want you to believe your intuition. They didn't want you to believe what you knew. Okay, why are y'all sticking up? We got the Prince of Discs, 5 of Cups reversed, the 6 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone was doing their best to make you feel like you didn't know what was going on, to make you scared to even speak up. Someone needed Tower reversed to the Knight of Cups reversed. Yes, someone wanted you to feel like you that you couldn't build up, that like there was something wrong with you. This person, Fortune reversed, Fortune reversed, what's going on? Again, I'm hearing sister. I don't know why, but it could be anyone, so I keep saying person. But sister is heavily coming up. And then again, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Temperance reverse, this is a sister. This is like this, like, it is a sister. Though it may not be for everyone, I'm picking up on a sister figure who is very imbalanced. This is someone that was always jealous of you, and you knew that they were, but it was one of those things where you couldn't explain it. This is a sister. Even if you talk to your father or your mother about it, it was like I'm willing to talk to this sister figure if they will be mature. It wasn't a you issue, it was a them issue. 100% is what I'm picking up. Though you may have snapped at them and tried to fight in the past, you got to a point where it's like, I'm done. If they're not gonna, treat me with respect, I'm just gonna do whatever. But this person did a lot. This person jumped on your tailgate a lot. And the reason why is they are trying to keep some sort of fortune away from you, especially with the father figure. I'm also getting this father figure may have like early set-ons of dementia, or just have a lot of elderly problems. I'm picking up on dementia, but maybe even just like amnesia. It could just be as simple as amnesia. This person can't remember as well. Something about a revoked license as well. Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Discs, 3 of Swords reverse, 5 of Wands reverse, 2 of Discs in reverse. So this sister figure has the most, is the top one. This sister figure is the leader, sort of the family, if you want to say that. That's kind of gross to say, but a lot of families do that. But this sister figure is also getting caught up in, like, I heard that's a wrap. Some sister figure is getting exposed from withholding information, from using information you told them against you as well. With the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords reversed. This could be a Leo, Libra, Aries, something about Neptune. Something about a stone collection you had as a child as well. I don't know why that came up so late, but something. But this sister's seen your talents and was trying to compete with you in a sense. This sister may even paint or draw. Confirmation with that phone ring. The sister is a painter or a drawer, some sort of artist. Arthur something. But they were trying to. They have some sort of divinary skill with painting or drawing or writing, to where they can predict what's happening, so they can draw out a phrase, or like write out like a sentence. Like they had their own sense, in the sense of like a book of life that they had, and they wrote out how certain scenarios were supposed to go, but only if you were codependent on this person. And since you've been away from this person, I'm also getting like this person, like if they painted, They never shown you any of their paintings. You just knew that they would paint. Mostly portraits of people. Never of landscapes. This person was a portrait drawer. Heavy on like, I even got an image of a face. Someone with like short black hair, brown eyes, like a thin nose, pale complexion. I don't know what that's about. But this person did have a lot of portraits around of people that you didn't even know. This person really liked to draw family members as well. You may have even had to be painted in on extra, on an object, on some sort of... There is a There was like a family portrait that was drew, but it was very small, like not very detailed art. But they had to add you in, is what I'm hearing. Something about you and your pet were not on that object. And at one point of your life, that object just disappeared. But you knew about it, and it was very obvious that you were painted on last second. But you were painted on sloppily though, as well. While everything else was neat, is what I'm picking up. Let's see, we have this 7 of Wands reverse. Where are you? King of Wands. Father, brother figure. Someone who's been in the military. This is them. A father or a brother who has had military affiliations. Something about driving a tank. Something about the Masons. Again, heavy on the Masons. We have the Queen of Cups and the Prince of Discs. This person sees that you're a hard worker. Whoever this is, whoever I'm picking up on, this brother, this father, they see you being a hard worker. And it's as if they're trying to take the reins back. Queen of Cups to the Prince of Discs, both in the upright. They see there was some sort of contract, some sort of bet that was made to where if I really wanted to say collective, but like if you didn't reach a certain milestone, you wouldn't receive said money. You wouldn't receive a house that was written for you. But you did. This person doesn't want to give up what they have of yours. This person, I keep saying person, but it's the sister figure. Yeah, 4 of Swords in the upright. 6 of Wands reversed. Libra, Leo energy with Jupiter and Saturn. Ooh. What's going on with that? We have the 6 of this reverse. Yeah. With the Prince of Wands, who's on the bottom here because I'm getting called to 8 of Wands. Yeah. So their plans to isolate you has failed. You're not isolated. You're finding the truth one by one. It's something about your livelihood and how you live. We have Moon, Mercury, Mars. Is that Uranus? Is that what that is? And Venus. Who's that? What's that planet? That's a That's a dwarf, isn't it? No, it's Pluto. Something about the underworld? Someone couldn't keep you trapped. In Pluto energy. Pluto's not a planet of the solar system anyway. Pluto is the underworld, if you didn't know. Something about being an Orion star seed. The Palladians are popping up as well. What's going on? Oh, I'm thinking here. Heavy on the Palladians and like something about an Odin star seed. You may even as a child have a recollection of going to the moon. That was an astral projection that you went on as a child. You may have thought you went on some sort of space exploration as a child and told people this as well, or just had a strong sense of knowing that, like, I'm getting like you gave someone a red flag as a child of having a sense of like getting to know who you were. Like you asked a family member a question at a certain age that not even they thought about, or you had an understanding of like what the soul was at a young age, despite no one telling you. I'm getting you may have even been baptized at a young age. Like the person that did your baptism, you strayed away from as time went on. And it wasn't because of a lack of religion. It was because you seen who this person was after a bit. This preacher wasn't who they said they were. Why is you doing that? Okay, hold on. Let me tuck you under there. All right, the Prince of Cups, the Hangman. Someone that's two snakes. There's an energy who came into your life so think about the number 4. 4, like a group of 4. Hierophant reverse. 4 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, yeah. There was like a group of 4 people that you were supposed to stay with or be friends with. Whatever knowledge you told this person, despite how big or small it seemed to you, these people went back and reported to someone. Something about Poseidon as well. The city of Atlantis is coming up heavy right now. And the 4 corners. You have a lot of ethereal energy around you. Something about the water. You just like, I don't know why I heard the nickname Duck, but like you like the water a lot. You took baths like none other. You always were in some sort of body of water, but you didn't really enjoy drinking water at a young age, I'm getting as well. The 8 of Cups reverse to the Star. Let's see. What is it that were 3 Pentacles? So The Star, Eight of Cups reverse, and the Three of Pentacles upright. Oh my god, we have Pisces energy. Something about like, I hear Neptune and Jupiter, the gas giants. With the planets. There's Mercury, there's Venus, there's the Sun. Someone did not want your mind, body, and soul to be connected in the right way. They did not want it to be an equal give and take on that level. There's something about there's like a need. There was a need to like withdraw you from anything that gave you a bit of joy, is what I'm picking up. It's like you spent a lot of time outside at night as a child too. You like to just explore at night, but something happened and you just stopped doing that. Like some sort of fear came up and you just didn't go out in the night anymore. Something else also, you watched a lot of Matilda comes up. You watched a lot of like psychic, paranormal movies growing up, like The Sixth Sense, oh god, what's that one called? That girl stuck. Poltergeist. You watched a lot of movies like that. You watched. Oh my god! But like these were all hints towards you, and what you could do, if you were to work on your abilities. And these were like. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, these were your gifts that you were seeing as a child. Your ancestors want you to remember these movies, to think back on them, because you may have those certain, like, if not telekinesis, the ability to understand and to get and read minds. Like, something about your mental capacity is not like others. Two of Cups reverse to the Ace of Cups reverse. Something about dolphins. Something about dolphins. Archangel Sand Dolphin. Archangel Sand Dolphin. There's another one I'm forgetting. Archangel Sand Dolphin is heavily on you. Not to mention, but Michael as well. God, oh no. Your name was on the tip of my tongue and I forgot. Raguel, Archangel Raguel is with you. Raguel is here to help you see and get the justice that you need from this. Some judgment's being called. Like all the yeah. The Tower, the Empress reverse, Six of Pentacles. Okay, what fell? Who fell? The Wheel of Fortune fell. That explains so much. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, hold on. Let me get all these in order real quick so I can get y'all what you need to do. But after I said Raguel, it essentially all came out. Hierophant reversed to the Queen of Swords. You know the truth about this person, the Hierophant reverse, this family member, this corrupt family member, this like occultist group. This witchcraft. Someone in your family is heavy into witchcraft, but you didn't agree with it at first. Like you were a non-believer at this sense at the start, but as you got older, you realized that it was this person's cousin is what I'm hearing, but you know the truth about your family being like a dark occultist group to a degree. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, to Death in reverse, someone doesn't want to stop having a grasp on your fortune. Someone doesn't want to give you what you own despite some sort of document not being signed. There was a signature that needed to be made to confirm that. Hold on. But there was some document that a family member did not sign, saying that you either progressed or degressed from something. Because they don't want to stop, and they're in a tower moment. They're completely stopped. This Empress reverse can't move forward to comfort. This Queen of Pentacles doesn't want to. It's as if they give you this, something about a house fire, destruction, something about burning evidence as well. Someone was trying to get you to go homeless at one point in your life, in order so that they could burn your childhood documents, your childhood memories, so to in some sort of way erase you from the family history. Take this if it resonates, but this is what I'm hearing. But there's a tower now because you're progressing and you're comfortable. The tower to the Empress reverse. Something about a padlock, like a chest that was padlocked. It had childhood memories in it that you needed, like core childhood memories, not just like small things, but like something about a necklace and a ring that you had as a child that you favored dearly. Something about like you had some sort of statue of a goddess maybe or a god. You had something of like spiritual nature as a child that they took from you. They locked it in some sort of chest and they didn't give it to you, thinking that you'd forget. But during that time of you having those objects, you were very on top. Like you were on something about those objects being ripped from you damaged your soul in a sense, caused you to fall under the spell of depression in a sense, is what I'm picking up. These objects did help you in life, helped you cope, helped you understand. There was a protecting energy around them because your ancestors, your deities around you latched onto them. These people thought if they locked these things up, that your ancestors and deities wouldn't be around you, but they were. It was the fact of those things not being around you anymore that caused a spiral in your life. With the Hierophant and the Upright, there is, I heard a mastermind watching this go down. Someone wanted to see how far people would go, until something changed. Something about like an upheaval of blessings, something about an upheaval of more, you're receiving more. Something is coming into your life easier, quicker, and unexpectedly. Or it has been. What's going on with this? Queen of Wands reverse. You flew out. What's going on with you? The Knight of Swords reverse. Oh. Someone's trying to hide something very quickly. Someone tried to throw you for a loop at one point. There's a lot of illusions being casted at this time of making you feel like you're going down the wrong path. A lot of stalemates and stagnancy. Just a blank period of like, oh, my blessings are coming in, but when that... someone is... Ooh. Yes, this is Queen of Wands reverse. They're wanting to continue to like harbor your belongings, to keep a hold of what you have. Who are you? Ten of Swords, yeah. Witch hunt. Something about a witch hunt. Someone is like on a wild goose chase in a sense. Trying to find where it all began. Someone... This King of Cups at the very start that wanted to be generous to those that wanted to help, like, distort your view on things. This person and your sister or whoever this family member relates to, they have contact, but they're in some sort of argument of saying, like, you shouldn't have done it, with the Ace of Wands and the Sun reverse. What's going on here? What's going on here with the Sun reverse, Spirit? This would be so much easier if I had like all my decks on me, or like specific decks, but I gotta go with what I have. My apologies for that. But let's see, Sun reverse. Where's the Sun reverse, Spirit? The Four of Swords. The Queen of Swords reverse. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? I don't want to say anything about this Queen of Swords reverse unless I have... Yeah. Okay, well, thank that. This confirmed what I was going to say. So, this person was blinded by their own ego. They were burnt by the sun, is what I'm hearing. They thought that they had some sort of potential to easily get to you, which is why they... It's like this person played a lot in your face. Sorry, I gotta like switch up my position. But this person may have even told you like, oh, I'm the evil one, but we have the Queen of Swords right here again. With the Four of Swords, Libra, and then Libra reverse. This could be a Deacon 2 Libra. Your Jupiter could be in Libra as well. But I'm speaking to a Deacon 3 Libra, or like a Libra Scorpio cusp, or a Libra Aquarius cusp. But someone thought that they could overpower you You may have even shared a sign with this person, with 2 Libras coming out. You may have shared a sign, like your sun sign, with this person that betrayed you and you left. They thought that they could handle you and betray you, but they're like, it's something with the deacons. They were a deacon too, Libra, but whatever you're a deacon 3 in whatever you are. I'm hearing heavy on Scorpio, like Aquarius, Aries is what I'm hearing. Taurus even. A deacon 3 Taurus. Either you or they, or could be one. Yeah, so we had the Magician, the 8 of Wands, the Hermit, and the Knight of Wands. There was supposed to be some sort of report given back on the magic done on you. But this person didn't know how you were with Hermit. These people jumped the gun and thought that whatever they were doing was working because you were alone. But you tend to stay on your own anyway, is what I'm picking up. You don't really care for being around people, but you enjoy company when it comes around. It's an either or situation, but this person thought whatever they were doing was working because you were alone. 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, the Emperor reverse. Yeah, someone was just thinking ahead. Someone allowed their big head to get in the way. Someone is betrayed. Okay. That explains a lot. 3 of Pentacles. After the Emperor reverse, I mean, who's on the bottom here? 3 of Cups. Yeah. So this person's burdened. Whoever this person is, this new person that was working, that you know for a fact was working in a group with people. Leo, oh God, Scorpio, Aquarius again coming up. They had to overpower you. They had to force you to be in some sort of group that you didn't want to be a part of. I'm even getting that there's talks of like, oh, we should be in a cult, or we should start a coven, is what I'm picking up heavily too. But someone's heartbroken because now they have to send a burdensome message, this Emperor reverse. They have to tell the people that they worked with that the plan is off. They have to admit some sort of weakness in the situation. With the 6 of Wands reverse, Leo Neptune energy. Someone's Neptune can be in Leo. I heard first deacon Leo. As well. That was trying to slowly move towards you with the Knight of Pentacles. They wanted to lure you in to the trap that got you in your last life, in your past life. They thought that it would be as easy as it was last lifetime, because last lifetime you were a bit more gullible. And you maybe even started out this lifetime being gullible, or just, oh, I can't be hurt because I'm a good person. But like you learned with the 7 of disc reverse, you learned that lesson way too soon. Taurus reverse energy, someone that's abusive and overpowering. I don't know what planet that is. Oh God. So think about the dwarf stars as well. One of Jupiter's moons is important. Oh God, which one is it? Come on, Spirit. Someone help. Is it Vegas? Vega? I think it's Vega, right? Something about that moon is important. Oh shit. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Swords reverse. Yeah. Yeah, the truth is out about how protected you are, Queen of Wands. There's no... Someone had to tell the truth that they were not able to block you, Queen of Wands. With the Four of Swords reverse, they failed some sort of plan. They failed some sort of some sort of like stagnant energy they were supposed to put on you. Yeah, Ten of Wands reverse, they could not oppress you. This person has to report back and be like, hey, I didn't do this. Either that or they already have. Someone's also finding out the truth about you. Someone may have even at one point threatened you because you had some inheritance money and they told you about it, but you didn't know about it. And that was an awakening for you, knowing that, oh, well, there is some money hidden from me. This was, yeah, Ten of Pentacles reverse into the Chariot. You were alerted about something being hidden from you by someone. Not by, I'm not even picking up this as like a reader. This is by someone in person that was like, don't you have this? Thinking that you already knew of it. This person had a back. This person is the King of Cups in the upright. They fumbled whatever the plan was. They spoke on something that they shouldn't have spoke on. So now there's a whole like issue going on where this person wants to, like, Tower reverse to the Ten of Cups to Seven of Cups. Oh, well, why is the Tower? Okay, so yeah, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. I heard Cancer as well. We have Venus. Venus and, what is that, Mars? Venus, yeah. A war between love and war. Like, it was a battle between, like, about compassion and force. Which is why the Tower's in reverse. You didn't fight back in this scenario. Though in the past you would have fought back, it would have led you down the same path again. Something about a 7-year cycle. A 7 to 10 year cycle. Or a 7-year cycle that started when you were 10. The date 2023. No, 2021. 2021. Why did I say 3? 2021 is important. Something happened in 2021 with you and your family. This Queen of Wands, this sister energy. You might have gotten to a debate with this sibling. You may have told them, whatever 2021 was, that was the last confrontation I'm hearing that you had with this person. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, sister, mother, brother, father. I'm picking up sister. But 2021 was like the last time you had like a confrontation with this person of any type. Five of Pentacles, before they left you out in the cold, before they cut off all communication, before they just like let you leave, in a sense. With the Knight of Cups reverse and the Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups reverse. Yeah, this was something very emotional, heavy on the Cancer energy. We have Moon, we have Mercury, we have Scorpio, and Mars. There was something about a rash emotional response as well. We got the Knight of Cups as well. Like I'm picking up that discredit is the word that wants to come out, but that's not it. This person, you and this person no longer engage. This family member, you don't talk to this family member anymore. Heavy on that. But they know something about how to tug on your emotions. Heavy on the emotions. They could be a water sign. Heavy on being a water sign for this sister or whoever this is to you. Something about water entities, like mermaids, like trying to summon a mermaid, or like working with water deities. This person does a lot with Cancer and the Moon. Double Cancer. Someone's Mercury could be in Cancer. This person's Mercury could be in Cancer. We have 8 of Discs, the 6 of Swords, Death, and the Prince of Swords. 8 of Discs, 6 of Swords, Death, Prince of Swords. We have Libra energy, Aquarius energy, again with Mercury energy. Capricorn, double Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra. They have to put a stop to it. Someone can't hold on anymore to what you have, to your abundance. No, they can't hold on to your abundance anymore. This Aquarius figure can't. Again, their Mars could be an Aquarius. Something about water. Something about just air and water. This person likes to work with the elements of air and water heavily. Cooking. This person always liked to cook as well. They really enjoyed like cooking for the family, is what I get. Or family events were held in this person's water in their home. With Death and the Prince of Swords. Something about the last time they gathered. Something about their Christmas. Something happened on their Christmas. I have a snake, eagle, fish, scorpion. Someone fell ill because of something that happened on their Christmas, which gave them a notification to stop. Someone's child may have almost passed away. Someone's child got sick. Around Christmas. Something about 3 days. Like in a 3-day span, like the day before Christmas, Christmas Day, and the day after. Something about those 3 days, someone got sick. And they knew why. Yeah, with the 8 of Cups, they knew they had to walk away. This King of Pentacles may have even got sick, like a father figure may have got sick as well from that time. Capricorn energy. Aquarius late energy. Heavy on the Aquarius. Someone may have even told you that Aquarius was water energy, because Aquarius does resonate with the water energy a lot. But it's air. It's almost like dual. This person has like a dual personality. Very heavy on the dual personality. I want to almost say Jekyll and Hyde. I don't know how, like, I really do want to just say Jekyll and Hyde personality for this person. With the Six of Swords to the King of Swords reverse, this person is very imbalanced. They think more with emotions than rationally. They are very easy to jump the gun. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. This person is stuck in the past because you healed. You healing has them stuck in some sort of cycle now. Someone might be on oxygen. I don't know why that's important. But someone may like uses a cannula and oxygen machine. This doesn't relate to what this is. I just picked that up. But yeah. Nine of Wands and the upright to High Priestess. What's going on with this spirit? Oh, it's just Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands, I mean. Queen of Cups reverse. Okay. It's just High Priestess about. Okay. So this Queen of Cups reverse is in the spotlight now. I'm hearing all the heat is on them. They know that with the High Priestess and the upright and the Two of Pentacles reverse, they can't come back to you. This person has burnt a bridge that they no longer can come back to. This person was supposed to have sent you some sort of message, of money that was owed to you, of a family member passing with you being on a will, with something that was supposed to be yours. They have not yet. They're avoiding the question though. There is a very flighty energy about this. They don't want to answer to anyone about why. They want to keep it under wraps. With the Three of Cups, they don't want to stop. Devil reverse. Devil reverse to the Knight of Cups. This person has been doing love spells on you to get you to come back to them. If you've been thinking about this family member and just like, oh, I should message them, but I don't have anything to say to them. I don't know how to talk to this family member. They've been doing love spells on you, trying to get you to communicate to them so that they don't look like the bad person. It is a waiting game. Spirit says don't do anything. Spirit says to wait. Confirmation with those two notifications, but Spirit says to wait. Because you will be getting some sort of contact from this person, and if not this person, from someone involved in the situation soon about what the holdup is, because too many things are going out of balance. With the Four of Wands, the Lovers reverse, and the Seven of Swords, I instantly got like the family's falling apart. There is a grieving in the family, in a sense. There's a and it's not even because someone's passed away. There's a void that is not being able to be filled up. This person has tore apart the family. I do not want to say what I just heard because there is someone who does not like me talking about this, and oh man, I don't, I don't like the projections that they be throwing. That's all I'm gonna say. This person doesn't have anything nice to say. I'll leave it at that. Okay. This person's not. They're not. Oh God, that explains so much. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I was hearing some not so pleasant things, and the reason why Justice, Three of Wands, and the Moon reverse, because you now can put the pieces together in a bit more concise way. Justice is on its way. Justice has always been on its way, but these messages needed to come out. There's been a lot of manipulation going around, and it's all been exposed. These people know that something is coming towards you, and that there's nothing they can do to stop it. These people are going to continue to cast spells, do what they can to try and stop this, but this is something that it will not be stopped. It will come to you in divine time. It's not delayed by any extra means. But it's like a pressure cooker. Someone is about to pop. Whatever situation that you're in, if it's a stressful one, someone's about to pop. You'll be fine, you'll be safe. Because there's going to be a divinely given escape route. If you're needing a place to go, you will have people that help you with that. If you are, you know what I mean? Like the divine has you on the safety net, but someone's about to pop. Someone's about to just explode. Very soon. You know too much about this power game that they've been playing, about them holding on to you, and it's like it's time to pop the balloon. Like the birthday's over, let's pop the balloon. Is what I'm hearing. I don't know, something about a birthday. I don't know if that means anything to y'all or not, but the war is over, is what I'm hearing. The competition's over. If you feel any spell work going on you, don't worry. You're fine. Just take your spiritual baths and do what you normally do. Just live your life, is what Spirit's saying. With the Four of Cups reverse and the World reverse, someone's looking back at all the evidence to close this fully. With the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups, someone knows that they can't take advantage of you. Whatever they do to you happens to them. It's that energy off bat. You have a shield on you that just reflects anything that they do to you back to them. And someone knows this, but is not telling anyone this. That's why someone's about to explode. Someone can't handle their own magic on them. So someone's about to lose their mind completely over this. Ooh, it's like no one's gonna clean up this mess for them, is what I'm hearing. They need, oh my Lord. Something about pleading insanity. Someone just might plead insanity once this gets out because they don't really have a valid reason for why they're doing this to you. Someone thought it was funny. There's a family member that couldn't speak up about it. A lot of people just didn't care in the family, but as time went on, they realized that now they're getting repercussions for their actions. I'm gonna get the Egyptian cards out. I'm gonna see what Egyptian gods are here for you all, and then I'm gonna bounce because I feel like that's the message. I hope I was able to get it out. It's hard to get all the complete details with only using 2 decks, my apologies. I'm working on getting oracle cards that will help me get these deeper readings out, but Spirit needed me to talk about this. And even if it was just scattered information, the pieces, the memories will jog, and it's one of those things where your puzzle will be solved by yourself in a sense. This message just was to help you connect the dots and set you free from the past, from like the cycle that you've been in, and help you understand more of where it's come from. Yeah, we have Menhen, Hathor, and Nefertum, which is protection, intelligence, and completeness. So thank you, Menhen, Hathor, and Nefertum. We're gonna read them, and then yes, but we have Hathor, beautiful goddess Hathor with intelligence. She is the mother of all women. She is the goddess of love, passion, and beauty. Her parties are orgies of intoxication, joy, and music. She is also associated with the childbirth, delivery, and children. She is portrayed as a young woman with cow horns on her head and a sun disk placed between the 2 horns, which is why she is also called the divine cow. But she is also seen as a destructive side. Try to create pleasant situations and make the most of the moments you experience. In love, Hathor helps you to identify sexuality and the senses, the explosion of life, of everything capable of being born, increase of wealth in all areas, especially material ones. So this is something about like inheritance being kept from you, a house being kept from you. Hathor is on the case. We have Mehen, and then Nefertum. 35 and 36 keep coming out. Someone could be in the 30s, be in their 30s. Also 53 and 63 could be their ages too. But these are the last 2 cards in the deck, and they keep coming out. We are on the final brink of things. It's one of those things where patience is a virtue, and mama, let me tell you, being patient's hard, but we've made it this far. There's no reason to turn back and mess it all up. We have Menhen, which is protection. You are heavily protected at this time. Y'all need to know that. He is a beneficial serpent god and the guardian of the solar bark of Ra, whose name means he who is coiled. The sacred Menhen shields the god Ra during his journeys on the solar bark, protecting him from the evil serpent Apophis. He carefully protects Ra's journey, also allowing him to be reborn at every sunrise and defeat death. It is envisaged that a time of conflict is on its way to you. You will have to fight, be alert to maintain your position, but do not fear. Menhen's powerful energy ensures you great protection against external attacks and come out victorious and relieved. And Nefertum. His name means perfect without equal. He is the god of perfumes, who relives suffering and also is the god of immortality. He is represented as a young boy dressed in a simple skirt with a lotus flower on his head, a symbol of birth and regeneration. And for this reason, he is the deity of sweet smells. He represents the complete fusion with the universe, the ultimate success and completeness, triumph and initiatives, the fullness of one's own energies. Follow the heavenly direction and you will have the right reward at the right place in a higher spiritual hierarchy. Remember that the initiate is the one who carries the seed of light within him. So things are going, you are completing this horrible backstab scheme. It's on its last legs. There will be a conflict. I hear legal conflict. Don't stress, don't worry about it. You are protected. Just do what you are divinely guided to do at this time, and you will be fine. There's no need to overwork. There is no need to overstress. Just keep going on the path that you're going, and all will be fine. I hope that this was helpful to you all. Again, Thank you all for being here. I hope I was able to give some clarity, give some hints, jog some memories, if anything, help you out in the long run of whatever you're going through. If you want a personal reading, hit my line. If you want to donate, that stuff's in the description. You know the drill. I don't really feel a need to promote on this one. I don't know, like I just type of job. But I love you all to the moon and back. I'm glad that I was able to help. That's the main part. This was just a deep reading, very heavy one. I will keep my eyes on this situation myself and see if I can get any other details. I'll keep you posted on the community tab if I need to about anything that pops up. But regardless, I'm here for y'all, and I will see you all later.